So we're sitting in my office. Like, I'm sitting in my office right now, and she has been coming to this office since she was 3 months old. Her mother is also a lawyer, so when she was 3 months old, her mother would bring her to the office while her mother worked at the office. Amal would play here. The reason why the idea of Amal filing this case came to our mind was because she did actually complain about this law. Uh, One morning, where she was going to school, she noticed the haze. She also noticed that she's coughing, that her eyes are watering. Then when she got to school, her class fellows were feeling the same way. And then she asked her teacher about why this was happening. And her teachers told her that there's a thing called smog and that is affecting her and her class fellows. So when she came home, she asked us about smog, and that's how the conversation started happening. I think this is a story in every household where a child comes to a parent and says, I want to go outside to play, and then they're told you can't go outside and play because there's smog outside. Or they ask you, why can't I go to school? Why am I not going to school? And they're told that because the schools are closed because there's smog. And of course, they are getting sick. I think they are most affected, and their being in court is, it makes the most sense. The Civil Procedure Court provides for that. There are other public interest cases in Pakistan that have been filed through children. But in respect of our case, there is this one very interesting case from the Philippines where children went to court against the cutting of a forest. And they said in court that the older generations do not have the right to deprive the future generations of the forest. The children and generations that are not yet born, they have a right over that forest. The legal strategy is very simple. The legal strategy is that we've highlighted a particular provision of the Punjab Environment Protection Act, which is Section 15. That provision provides that no person can operate a motor vehicle which emits smoke or has emissions beyond a certain prescribed standard. The standard has been prescribed by the government of Punjab. It is our case that this provision has to be enforced. To enforce this provision, the government needs to first find out which vehicles are emitting beyond that permissible standard. To do that, they need to test all vehicles in Punjab. So be they large Land Cruisers, Mercedes, motorcycles, rickshaws, whatever, whichever vehicle is being operated in Punjab, it has to be tested in a given period. So once a year or twice a year. And this is not a unique thing at all. This is done all over the world. You have to get a fitness certificate at a set period in most countries and jurisdictions. So what we're saying is just enforce the law that's on the books. People are feeling helpless and they are trying to do something about it. So every little effort is welcome, and I hope everyone who's gone to court succeeds in whatever they think is the solution in achieving that solution. I welcome the Punjab government to adopt this cause. Aman Sukhera is not just the petitioner. She's not just my daughter. She's not just my wife's daughter. She is everyone's daughter. She is everyone's 3-year-old daughter. She's everyone's 3-year-old granddaughter. She is the CM Sahiba's granddaughter also. I would invite the government of Punjab to take up Aman Sukhera's cause as their own and enforce the law as she wants the law enforced. And when they do that, and hopefully if that has a substantial effect on the smog issue, I want them to take all of the credit of fixing the issue, because they took the action, they fixed the issue. It's not us. I want the government of Punjab to take the entire credit of fixing this issue by cooperating with them. She knows that this case is filed. She knows that people are talking about it. And if you will ask her about her case, you will tell her that she's gone to Judge Saab and she's asked him to stop the smoke because the smoke is making her cough, and that the smoke is coming from motor vehicles. So all of what I've said in the past few minutes, she's able to summarize it in 2 sentences. So she has a very good idea of what's going on.